This is the best way to build a new career for yourself. When I first started looking for a job in tech, I quickly realized that it was really hard to get a job or for anyone to take you seriously without any work experience in the tech industry. And so I knew I had to figure out a way to get my foot in the door just to gain some experience so that I could prove what I could do and build a career for myself within tech. My solution for this was to do an internship. In this video, I'm going to share one of the most underestimated ways to build your dream career, especially when you have no experience in the career that you want to pursue. I get a lot of questions about how I got into tech, and a lot of people ask me where they should start. Should they be taking any courses or any programs that can better prepare them for work in tech or get them a job in tech? I was looking for a way to pivot and make a transition without having to go back to school or taking any courses. And I wanted to do it as quickly as possible. And I did this by starting off with an internship. An internship is a short-term work experience offered by some companies that will allow you to get entry-level exposure into the industry. This is the best way to get work experience. And these internships can be different for each company and each position. So make sure you do your research and figure out what you're particularly looking for, and don't be afraid to make that known. Internships can also be unpaid or paid, and sometimes that's okay. You have to make a bit of short-term sacrifice for long-term gains. Now, a lot of people will wonder, what is the value of an internship? Why don't I just go straight into a position that I want right away? And I would say that if you don't have a lot of experience, companies will have to take a risk with you, and not many companies are willing to do that. So an internship benefits both the company and you. The internship benefits you in a couple of ways. You get to learn on the job. You get to prove your value, your work ethic, your character to the company. You get to network with people in the business and see whether or not you like working with these people and if it's a good fit for you. And you get your foot in the door. Once you get your foot in the door, it opens a lot of opportunities for you. I see it as this is an opportunity to prove yourself. It also benefits the company in a couple of ways. And this applies to a lot of startups that may not have as much money. Internships provide them help without them having to spend a lot of money to hire you. So it's very low risk to them. So they either get free or cheap labor without the commitment to see if they're a good fit, to see if they can do their role well, and to see whether or not what they can contribute will be of value to what the company needs. For companies, it's a really big commitment to hire an employee, because once you hire someone, it's actually very hard to fire them. So it's better for them to do a trial run first and make sure that it's a good fit before they hire you. It minimizes the risk of bad hires. So now we understand what the value of an internship is. How do you go about getting one? I get this question a lot, and a lot of internships in tech are not advertised. This is why I'd highly recommend people do their research. Of course, you can go into the job search sites and look for internships and apply to those, but I think some of the best ones that will be of most value to you won't be advertised. So it won't hurt to not only apply to the jobs and internships listed, but also research companies you actually respect and are interested in, because this will benefit you as well. You want to work for a company that you align with, that you think you can provide a lot of value to. Once you have a short list of these companies, look up their team. Who is on the clinical medical research teams? And connect with them. First, I would send them my CV and ask them if there's any positions available for someone like me with my background, expertise, and experience. And you never know, they might have a job position that you could apply for. But if not, then this is where you can say, hey, this is what I can do. This is my background and experience. I really think that I could provide a lot of value here with what you're developing and really support the company's mission. And here's your chance to prove yourself. They might not be hiring a medical person right now because they may not know that they need one. And by offering them help for almost nothing or free, they can't say no to that. And once you show them what you can do, how you can help support their company's mission, they'll create a role for you. And this is why I am a firm believer in sometimes taking a step back to take leaps forward. Start by doing a bit of research, going on Google, looking up health tech companies in the specialty or field that you're interested in. You can start with Crunchbase or Startup Health. They usually have a great database of health tech companies. And this will take some time. You get out what you put in, so put in that time and focus on this. Look up companies, read about them, learn about them, reach out to them. It's like kissing a lot of frogs. You need to kiss a lot of frogs to find the right one. Once you shortlist a few companies that you're interested in and have a list of people you want to reach out to, send out your CV, reach out to them, write a little intro about yourself, who you are as a person, what you want to do, and what you can do for them. Remember, they are busy people. They might not have time to help you, but if you can make it very clear about what you can do to help them, they will definitely start listening. Once you do that, nurture that relationship, see how you can provide value, follow up with them. This takes time, and sometimes you get a hit and sometimes people ignore you. That's just normal. That's part of the job application process. That's part of the search to find the right job for you. And it does take patience and some failures. It takes about 2 to 3 months on average for someone to find a job once they start the job search. So keep that in mind. I actually took 5 months and I'm glad I hung in there. Finding the right internship is a great start to finding the best career for you in tech. Now, before I end this video, I think there's something very important to acknowledge, something that I struggled with as well. When you're a doctor, you're getting paid a high salary, you have financial obligations, you've committed to this career, and you're making good money. So it's a big risk to take the leap, to try to transition to a different industry. And I totally get that. And it also hurts. It's like, why would I leave my prestigious, high-paying career to do an internship? That's your ego talking, right? And as we know, our ego tends to get in the way of us doing really great things. So sometimes you need to reflect on that. Keep your ego in check. It doesn't do you any good. It happens to the best of us, and I would be lying if I said those things didn't cross my mind. My initial reaction was, I worked so hard to become a doctor, and to start from the bottom again, that just sounds so exhausting. I really reflected on this and said, where do I want to be in 5 years, in 10 years? And if it's in tech, then there's no other choice for me but to do this. Because staying where I was not going to get me to my 5-year, 10-year vision or goal. My advice would be to really work on your mindset. I took this as a learning opportunity to grow and to get where I wanted to be. And when you shift your mindset to focus on growth and positivity, it cuts the circuit of negative thoughts and really elevates you to be more energetic, enthusiastic, and motivated to achieve your goal. That is honestly one of the best pieces of advice I could give to you if you're looking to start your tech journey and may not be able to transition to a new career right away. Sometimes you gotta start from the bottom, and that's okay. There is no shame, and if anything, it's admirable. You're being brave enough to take the leap. to get out of your comfort zone and leave your ego behind. I'm here to support you in your journey as I have been through it, and I know it's not easy and not many people have done it before us. But here we are paving the way, and I think it's such a great new opportunity for doctors to explore outside of clinical medicine. And I actually think it's better for the world. The tech industry needs more doctors, especially health tech. Please like and subscribe if you found this content helpful and if you want more content like this. And feel free to reach out to me. The best way is on my Instagram at drleemd. Hope you are all happy, safe, and healthy. And let me know in the comments below, what do you think about starting from the bottom again? Would you do it? Am I completely crazy? Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.